Hey guys, welcome back. So it's a beautiful spring day. It's 80 degrees outside today. It's warmed up super fast here in northern Utah. I love it, but I'm also wanting to enjoy these spring flowers, so I'm hoping it cools off a little bit. It is going to cool off in the next couple days, but it's been really nice. I've waited a little bit because my spring pots that I planted up last fall weren't quite ready yet, and I wanted to make sure they were kind of blooming before I got them on the porch. So they're pretty much ready now. Today I'm going to be doing my spring porch makeover for spring and Easter. Easter's coming up soon, and have it all decked out for spring. So let me turn the camera around and show you what I have going on now and what I need to clean up and what I'm going to put on here. So I still have my Christmas trees up. Well, they're kind of just my winter trees. They still have lights on them. I think I'm going to leave the lights on them though and put them in storage. So I'm ready to put those away. Cords are out because I just took lights out of here recently, or my husband did the other night. And so I need to put all that away. I need to spray everything off because everything just has a nice dust of dirt on it like it gets in winter. So I'm just gonna pull everything off, clean all the dust and the dirt out of here, and spray everything off. And these are just starting to bloom. The amethysts have been out for a couple weeks. They're kind of on the tail end, so I'm glad I was able to capture them for you. And then all my tulips are starting to bud out and be so pretty, so I'm definitely ready to kind of set these back in here. It's a lot of shade in this back area, and so I was just trying to let them get as much sun as possible. But look how beautiful these are. It's so nice to have these popping out. The daffodils are a little bit later. They're still working on coming up, but I don't know, they got some kind of burn going on here. I'm not sure, but hopefully they'll be okay. So it's definitely time to make it ready for spring, and it feels like summer today. Super hot. I had this ribbon up here from winter. I liked it. It's okay. I liked it for Valentine's Day. I don't think I'm gonna do ribbon again out here just 'cause it's kind of dusty and dirty. And it was cute for Valentine's Day though. And I'm gonna take down my winter wreaths and put up some fun spring ones that I got recently. Change out the rugs, and I bought a fun new mat that I'm gonna put here, and then put out some cute, more springy pillows. And I'm tempted to kind of get a little pot for this table. I might not, I haven't done it yet, but I've thought about it because I did that one year and it was super cute. So I'm gonna change out this rug too. So let's get started with my spring porch makeover. tried to film this last night, but there was a lot of things happening, a lot of people coming in my house, and anyway, so I decided to do it this morning, and I feel like the lighting's a little bit better too. So got it all done for spring. Hopefully you guys can see those pink blooms on these wreaths. They're so cute. I picked them up from Target. I like things pretty simple, and I like that these had pretty simple little blooms on them, and I love that they're light pink, and I love the little ribbons that hang down, the velvet ribbons. So totally adorable. I will link everything down below, but I think these are perfect for spring. Then I also came across this at Target. I had a regular welcome mat, but I decided I wanted this one. I do have it to the side a little bit just because when people step down, I want to make sure they're stepping on that mat. So it's a little off center, but it's fine. I prefer it that way. And then I got this rug off Amazon last year, and I will link that too. But I really like the blue, and I think the blue looks really nice with this blue over here, and I knew it would look really nice with my pots with this pink and light yellow and white. Super cute combination. And then these adorable bunnies that I got from Pottery Barn. I just love them so much. They actually weren't too bad considering the prices on Pottery Barn. I mean, they were a little bit more expensive, but I love them. They're even cute in the house. I've had them in the house for a little while until I was ready to get the porch ready. They just fit cute anywhere. I also got these lanterns from Target. I do have these lights in here that I got on Amazon, and I'm trying to decide if they look cute with them or without them. My neighbor has some of these lanterns too that I noticed the other day, and she doesn't have any candles in there, and they looked cute. So I don't know. I was like, maybe I don't really need anything, but I do kind of like them to light up at night. So we'll see. I might decide what looks best later. I'm known to like arrange things and then move things. This area can be a little tricky because it's not like totally symmetrical. I don't have a lot of room on this side, so I feel like it looks good when I have like a cluster here and a cluster here and then one on this side. And I do think, I know some people have suggested doing shutters or something here, and I kind of want to do that. I haven't talked to my husband about that yet, but I do think eventually I want to have some kind of shutters, and I always feel like I just want something tall in the corner. But I will say we do have up in our eaves a big board for a swing because I thought I might have one there someday. So that's another thing that I can do to put there, and I think that would be super cute. So just keeping my options open, but we'll see what we end up doing. Everything costs money, and you can't do everything all the time. But I think this turned out cute. I love the pots that I planted up in the fall. I just got some bulbs from Home Depot or Lowe's and put them in there. It's just a bunch of mixes and layered them, and they always just make me so happy it's spring. I pulled these pots out in February when they just started to peak out. I could leave them outside all winter, but I don't know. I don't like leaving my pots out when it's really, really cold outside. So I'll usually wait till we usually have like January and February are our coldest months. And so I usually pull them out at the end of February. So that's just how I like to do it. But you just make sure you keep them watered a little bit. So everything looks good. I love these pots that I got from Pottery Barn as well last fall. And I'm going to keep them up here on the porch. Piper really wants to come out. Come here, girl. I have issues. I do have a drip line that I've put here. You can see I've kind of tried to be discreet about it. But I have some drip lines here, but the thing about pots here is they kind of leave a mess. Even if you have like a little tray underneath, they can leave a mess, and I don't know, that bothers me, and I hate this stain, and it's hard to get rid of. And so I didn't put any pots up here last year except for this, and I just made sure I didn't like overwater it. But I just need to fine tune those things and find a good solution. But I did buy these pots for up here, but they can also go in the back too. So we'll decide what I do with them this summer. But I think they look gorgeous here with these spring bulbs, and I'm glad that they're finally all blooming. And it smells so wonderful with this amethyst. Is that what it's called? I might be saying that wrong. My brain sometimes, but anyway, so pretty. I will link this rug here. This is from Target, but I don't believe it's available anymore. I use my rugs as long as I can because they can be a little bit of an investment. So, I mean, I've had this out here. This will be the second year, and I'll hopefully be able to use it for at least 3 or 4. And then these This little set I got here, this wicker set, is so cute. I got it from Target like when we first moved into our home after we built it. And that was, I think it's going on their 4th year, but I don't think they're available last year. They were available for a couple years, but I don't think they are right now. So anyway, I'll link them if they just happen to pop up this spring. And then I love these little pillows. I think they're cute, just simple black, and they look cute with that rug over there, just to kind of go with like the jute look. And they're simple. I like my flowers to kind of be the star of the show, so I like my other things to be more simple and subtle, because I don't like it to be too busy. And I keep shifting these. But anyway, more lanterns here, and then eventually, hopefully with all this heat that we're having, we'll have these daffodils pop out. They've already grown out quite a bit. So that's it for my front porch. Let me take it down and we'll look at all these other flowers that are getting ready to bloom. Oh, and I also have these cute little cement decorative items that you can find at Target. That little bird's so cute. Last year I had the bunnies here, but this year I put the bunnies over there because I had these bunnies here. I thought that was a lot of bunnies. So I put that here. And then I put the little bunnies over here, and they're so cute tucked in there. And these flowers are getting ready to bloom. We've got some nice bulbs on our tulips. I have a really nice mix that I did in here. And then on my next garden tour, of course, you guys will see that. I'm gonna wait till everything is blooming. We'll show it to you. I tried to pick bulbs that all bloomed at the same time, and that can be hard to do, but I've already have some popping out. Like here's some daffodils getting ready to open up, which is super exciting. And then I actually have some that have already opened up over here, and it's just so fun to see some color. I swear last week everything was looking kind of brown, and this week it's just greened up so much so fast, and flowers are starting to bloom, so it's really, really nice. So that's those there. So pretty, and you'll see more of those as we get into our garden tour. Before we go, I do just want to say I'm going to take you in the backyard and show you some tulips that are my early blooming tulips, because they are going to be gone by the time I do my tour, so I want to show them to you now. So let's go back there. Piper's gonna come back with us. So here are those tulips that have opened up, and they are so pretty, you guys. I love these so much. I got these off Color Blends, and I think this is their 3rd year, so they've really gotten bushy. Especially you'll see this clump right here. I mean, this is just huge. This is just from one bulb that I planted 3 years ago, and I really love the color of them, and they're an early bloomer, and I love their ruffly leaves. They're just really, really frilly tulips. So I'm gonna keep these in here as long as they'll last. They do really well in this spot because it does get a lot of sun. So they naturalize pretty good here in northern Utah, but they fizzle out after a little while. Need to come in here and plant a boxwood or some kind of evergreen here. I'm kind of doing some research to see exactly what I want. That's where I had a knockout rose, and I'm just ready for something else to go in that spot. But these I planted a little earlier, and you can see they've filled out quite a bit. I need to come and water, but everything's just looking so pretty and lush right now. It's so nice. And take a look at this. I also wanted to show you this because I don't know if this muscari is going to be gone by the time I do my garden tour. Probably do it in a couple weeks when all the other tulips are blooming. But look how gorgeous these are. I love the kind of light blue purpley tone they have. They're just so gorgeous. And hopefully these won't spread too crazy. I know these can kind of spread, but it said on the package that these aren't as spreading as some of the other types, so that's really nice. I'll keep these in here. And I love how they look with this pale yellow pansy here, and I cannot wait till these tulips come up. They're a really nice purpley pink color, so that's going to be fun. A fun combo, and hopefully I'll be able to sneak other plants in here and keep these bulbs in here at least for as long as they'll last. I just think it'll be really nice to have that, so that's really fun. It's nice to see these pansies get so full. When you plant them in the fall, they really get really big in the spring, and they even give you a little color throughout the winter. Okay, let's go over here and look at these pink tulips. They're so pretty. These are the best pink from Color Blends. I had quite a few in this area, and these are the ones that pretty much naturalize. So I have some here, and a nice clump here. I just enjoy them. They're like the first to bloom in my garden, along with those purple ones that we just looked at, and it's just nice to have that little pop of color in the spring. As you can see, we came in here with some fresh mulch. I didn't film that, but it's nice to have some fresh mulch in here. We're almost done, not quite, but we're getting there, and it just really makes that green pop. So everything's looking really nice and lush, and it truly feels like spring, which just makes me so happy. And you can even see some Winston Churchill daffodils blooming up there, and oh, it just makes my heart happy. So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your spring and it's starting to warm up in your area. I know some of you have said you still have snow outside that's melting, and it'll come sooner than you think. So hang in there. Thanks for watching my video, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.